Welcome to Positive Progress. In this video, we dive into the profound wisdom behind owning your mistakes and turning them into stepping stones for personal growth. Mistakes are the stepping stones to wisdom. Owning your mistakes is the first step toward learning from them. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Admitting a mistake is a sign of strength, not weakness. Failure is the key to success. Each mistake teaches us something. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Your best teacher is your last mistake. We learn from failure, not from success. Mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the error that counts. Growth begins when we start to accept our own weaknesses. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Acknowledging your mistakes is the first step to healing and growth. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. Failure is not falling down but refusing to get up. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Mistakes have the power to turn you into something better than you were before. If you're making mistakes, it means you're out there doing something. Mistakes are portals of discovery. It's not how we make mistakes, but how we correct them that defines us. The greatest mistake you can make is to be afraid of making one. The sooner you own up to a mistake, the sooner you can fix it. The road to success is paved with mistakes well handled. An error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. To err is human, but to admit it, divine. Let your mistakes guide you, not define you. Mistakes are the growing pains of wisdom. A mistake should be your teacher, not your attacker. Don't be afraid to admit you're wrong. It's a sign of maturity. Learning from mistakes is the bridge between failure and success. Accepting responsibility for your mistakes makes you better, not smaller. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Every mistake is a chance to start again with more knowledge. In the end, we all make mistakes. The real difference is how we deal with them. To admit a mistake is to show that you are wiser today than you were yesterday. When you make a mistake, there are only 3 things you should do. Admit it, learn from it, and don't repeat it. Growth comes from accepting your past mistakes without letting them define your future. A mistake is only a failure if you refuse to learn from it. Admitting a mistake makes you humble. Fixing it makes you wise. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons in disguise. True strength is shown by those who admit their mistakes and learn from them. Mistakes are the seeds of growth. Own them, learn from them, and bloom. The biggest mistake you can make is fearing that you will make one. Mistakes refine you. They don't define you. Admitting your mistakes is a powerful act of courage. Growth requires making mistakes and the willingness to correct them. It's not the mistake that matters, it's how you handle it that defines your character. To learn from a mistake is to conquer the lesson it brings. Mistakes are the tests we need to pass to master the subject of life. Acknowledging your mistakes opens the door to self-improvement. A wise person learns from their mistakes, but an even wiser one learns from others' mistakes.